Hello Canterbury and welcome to Canterbury Live on Wednesday the 18th of November. I'm Andrea Allen and thank you very much for tuning in today. Before we get into it, a big shout out there to all those hard-working students. Yes, NCA is well and truly underway. A little bit stressful, so if you've got a student at home, why don't you treat them a little bit? Get them favourite ice cream, favourite packet of chips, do something sweet for them, because it is hard work, isn't it? But hey, there is light at the end of the tunnel and then Christmas and they can just chill out and relax, so all the very best. Rightio, birthdays. If it's your birthday today, many happy returns from the Canterbury Live team. Here are some people that are sharing it with you. We can hear the Doctor Who theme there because first up it's Stephen Moffat. Yes, he is 54 today. Scottish television writer and producer known for his work as showrunner, writer and producer of the British television series Moffat, but mainly for Doctor Who and Sherlock. It included him winning an Emmy Award, 5 BAFTA Awards, 4 Hugos, all for Doctor Who and Sherlock. Very, very talented man. Next up, Elizabeth Perkins, 55 today. Elizabeth Ann Perkins is an American actress. Her film roles have included Big, The Flintstones, Miracle on 34th Street, but she's best known as her role as Celia Hodes in the Showtime TV series Weeds. Bit of trivia, she was also the voice of a clownfish who was the wife of Marlin and mother of Nemo that was killed by the big barracuda at the beginning. There you go. Didn't need to know that, did you? But there you go. Owen Wilson, 47 today, very funny man. Owen Cunningham Wilson, actor, voice-over artist, we know him for wonderful Cars, writer, producer and screenwriter. He's a big sports fan of Dallas area sports teams, including Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Mavericks and Texas Ranger games. So there we go. And last but not least, here she is in her shoulder pads, Linda Evans, 72 today. Very well known for her role as Crystal Carrington. My goodness, that's taken me back to the 1980s for Dynasty. Evans appeared in a Playboy magazine in 71. Her husband at the time was not happy at all, but they sold so many copies that they actually re-released those photos in 1982. That's how hot she was. Rightio, moving right along, giveaways. Hoyt's Movies, you might like to head along to the movies this week, and we have some tickets to give away. Books, we have some books, Trust by Mike Bullen and Janet Ivankovich, Tricky 22. They could be yours, as well as this wonderful painting from Ira Mitchell-Kirk. Now, for the movie tickets and the books, these will be drawn this Friday. Very cool. And this wonderful painting will be drawn at the end of the month. So to enter, all you need to do is call through to 379 7100 or go to our website ctv.co.nz to our competition page. Too easy. Rightio. On today's show, we're joined by our health guru, Mr. Mark Webster from Staywell Pharmacy. We're talking men's health. Diane Ramsey, our retro chickadee, is in with bits and bobs, and it's about women's fashion today, actually. We catch up with Star Jam, a wonderful organisation, and they have a Christmas production that is coming up. But first, we head out on location with Ange Stone with those awesome fashion tips. Today, we're styling your home. And a lot of people wouldn't think that your fashion styles then flow over to your home, but you're an amazing cook, you're an incredible mum.
Oh, thank you.
And when you walk into your home, it feels like a home. Here at Bed, Bath and Table, wow.
I know, it's actually really interesting. When I go into people's homes, I look around at the colours that they actually have in their homes, and 9 times out of 10, they are the colours that they actually should be wearing, but they don't actually realise that. And so I think colour really reflects a lot about who you are as well, and little accessories and updating what you've actually got in your house as well, like right down to, you know, bathroom accessories, like having a beautiful soap dispenser rather than, you know, what you buy at the supermarket. You can actually buy a refill and have something like this sitting on your bathroom
and eco-friendly
bench. Yeah, absolutely.
As well.
You know, and even just little wee things like this, like to put your soap in. And even if you don't use it, you can have a beautiful coloured soap there. And what it does is it just accessorises your bathroom. I mean, personally, I do love white in the bathroom because it's so fresh and clean. But then you can bring in a beautiful hand towel with the proper colour.
Isn't that gorgeous though? And so lush.
Absolutely.
But I love what you're saying though about the accessories in the bathroom, especially if it's your guest bathroom.
Absolutely.
First impressions?
Exactly, and it's not used all the time, and when people come to your home, everything is lush and it's clean and tidy, but you have a pop of personality in there as well, a bit like these throws.
Aren't they divine?
Oh, they're just so lovely. And you know, you could be lying on the couch and you just want that little bit of cover, and you just throw it over your shoulders or put it over your legs. You know, these are just amazing. I have lots of throws in my on my lounge suites, because I find even myself or the children, it's a real snuggle bug thing to snuggly, yeah. And look at this cream one. I mean, this will go with absolutely everything, every colour. If you've got a black couch or a chocolate brown, and then you can bring in a beautiful fuchsia.
I know,
like this.
exactly. Or change it from season to season if we're going to winter to spring to summer. And you know, not all of us can afford to buy a new couch or a new chair.
Some new accessories.
Definitely, exactly. Over your shoulder there, I think we've got the most beautiful, I'm thinking it looks like Tuscany. The whole design of the linen is gorgeous.
It's so stunning, and I think, you know, when you're going to splash out on getting some new bed linen, you've got to do the whole look. And I have to say, I've actually bought a lot of linen from Bed Bath & Table, and I find that everything's coordinated, everything goes together. But like, it's really interesting how they have different prints, print on print, you know, and we're starting to see that come through in fashion and be a bit more mainstream. But when it comes to your bedding, I particularly love this kind of look and the style. And you know, you can have a beautiful big bedspread on top of the duvet, and it can just add a real splash. Getting Euro pillows, these big pillows, very great. What you do is you stand them up, and then you have your other pillows. You wouldn't necessarily sleep with all these pillows.
No.
We always take your Euro ones off. They're there for decoration.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But sometimes we think about the lounge, but we don't actually think about our bedroom. It should be lush.
Oh,
it should
absolutely.
be special. Your haven.
Yes, you spend just as much time in bed as you do awake. So I think a really good idea is to have a good look around each room and actually go, right, I'm going to take everything out and I'm going to reposition things. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. And give it a good makeover anyway.
Yes.
Fragrance is a favourite. I think we can.
Yes.
This is amazing. The candles, Akoya, are fantastic anyway.
Yeah.
But do you think fragrances are just as important when you're coming to styling?
Oh, absolutely. Do you know the smell of your home, the welcoming effect with candlelight? Absolutely divine, and these candles really are something else.
The mood as well, don't they?
They do.
And they make great gifts.
Yes, they do. It's the
that.
type of gift that we might not run out and buy for ourselves, but you know, you can take these little things off. I love to just keep them because they look so fabulous, all lined up.
It's great. Hey, there's some great tips there, my lovely. I think we can.
My pleasure.
We can have a rest now.
Great.
All this shopping. Have we rest here at Bed Bath & Table at Northlands? It's all about style for you and your home here with Ange. That's right, some more great tips there from Ange down at Northlands. Now stay with us after the break. Our health guru, Mr. Mark Webster, joins us from Stable Pharmacy, and we catch up with the Star Jam team. See you soon.
It's a new day, it's a new life.
Feeling good. That's what it's all about with Mr. Mark Webster, isn't it?
Yes, hello.
I'm good. How you doing?
Very well.
Welcome to the new premises.
Yes. I love what you've done with the place.
Thanks. This one is knocked up. Hey, today's men's health. Very cool indeed. I love it when you touch on this because our men are not the best at looking after themselves.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
We, in terms of men against women, or just men in general, we beat women in every single health category you can name. Men get breast cancer. A lot of people don't realise that. Our screening is not that great. Men don't want to go to the doctor and get checked out. And certainly if you're 40 plus, I'd recommend that you still stay in touch with your doctor and get checked out. If not every year, at least every second year. And sometimes it's easy, doing monitoring like, blood pressure monitors and stuff, or you can pop into the pharmacy and get it checked. This month we've got some information, including we've got a really powerful one from the Cancer Society on what they can do, and our own information on men's health. So that's free. Come in and see us. We're also giving Movember the balls.
I love these. These are so cool. I hope
so
we get a nice tight shot
we've got
of
the salted caramel balls. They're $2.99 and $1 goes to Movember. So if you haven't started growing your moustache or you want to do something extra, come in and get some of those from us.
They're great.
I think, Andrea, if men were told, look, do something, and they said, I'm only ever going to take one thing, then probably the thing to start with is omega-3 fish oil.
Okay.
So omega-3 is used in every cell in your body. It's anti-inflammatory. It helps support all your bits and pieces, eyes, brain, liver, heart, blood, etc. And so if your man is refusing to take any form of supplement, at the very least, take some omega-3. Eating fish every day is not practical because A, they're not going to do it. B, the amount of fish that you would need to consume to get good therapeutic levels of omega-3, that's really expensive and not practical. So get yourself a good quality fish oil as well. Don't get one that is maybe a 400 pack and it's just for you and you're going to take one a day. Get something that you go through in no more than 3 months.
Okay.
And keep it in the fridge, because being an oil, it still can go rancid.
That's a really good tip.
Yeah.
So keep them in the fridge.
Keep them in the fridge, which is another reason why you don't want a huge big packet in there. Unless there's half a dozen of you at home, and then you're going to go through them. And you want probably between 6,000 and 8,000 milligrams a day. If you're on blood thinners, then you've got to be careful, because over 4,000 milligrams of fish oil, you start to thin the blood.
Right.
But that would be something that's going to be useful and see you through. Sexual health obviously is one that, it's a side that men actually don't talk about, and actually comedians love to laugh about. And I mean,
there's one that's not laughing at the moment, love.
Let's get
Mr. Martin Shane.
With
Shane.
HIV. Yeah, not a lot we can do about that.
No, there's not.
But Viagra, or Sylvester, so the little blue pill. So this is now actually available from a pharmacist who's been trained, provided you fulfill the criteria on here. There are quite a few. If you smoke, you are not eligible to get this done. If you haven't had a healthy heart check done in the last 2 years, you're not eligible to get it done. So I have had 3 guys give up smoking, so then they can start having Viagra. Yay, great, give them off smoking, why not?
Hey, it's an incentive.
Absolutely.
Hello. Yeah. Okay.
There are some natural products that you can use for sexual health. They're not the same standard of the Viagra, obviously, but they can assist with improving your nitrous oxide. Actually, if you want to improve your overall health, stress management is a huge one. And the guys need to really look after themselves. We have various charities that support teen suicide and these other things. Do you know the largest group of suicide in New Zealand? It's white-collared Caucasian men aged 25 to 40.
That's frightening.
And what's being done about that, apart from Mr. Kerwin? Almost nothing.
Yeah.
So,
suck it up.
Well, yeah, well, that's what they do say.
Yeah.
Gout, of course, is a big thing. So drinking lots of water, lots of green leafy veggies, but we do have, some gout products. We've got antioxidants. We've got things, selenium and zinc, which of course, again, are useful not just for sexual health, but immune health. But I think really the main thing is to touch base with a health professional, whether it's us at Staywell Pharmacy, whether it's your GP, so that we can help manage your lifestyle, your cholesterol, your blood pressure, your stress levels, your overall environment, and help you to be a better guy, a better hubby, a better father, a better person, and have a happier, healthier life.
Be happy,
Yeah.
staying well.
Yeah, stay
That's
well,
it.
live well, stay
Some
well.
great advice. And correction, that wasn't his father, Martin Sheen, it was actually Charlie Sheen. I better get that
Charlie
right.
Sheen.
It's not Dad, it's actually the son. But
Yes.
anyway, moving right along. Some great advice. And remember that it is discreet. You go along to Staywell, it is very, very discreet. Now, Staywell Pharmacy are located at 27 Sheens Road. A free calling number 0508 Staywell. Too easy. Staywellpharmacy.co.nz is their fantastic website. And it's all about living well and staying well. Now, it's Star Jam.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Well, can't you feel the joy that there is Star Jam 2014, the end of year Christmas production. Joining me now is Jessie Walsh. Welcome to Canterbury Live. Very cool looking at that clip. All those smiles, Jessie, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely. Our end of year celebrations are time for all of our Gemmers to come along and celebrate all their achievements throughout the year. So yeah, a big deal for them, like their massive end of year concert.
Well, for those at home that are not familiar with Star Jam, can you explain to us about the organisation and how it works?
Yep, so Star Jam's a non-for-profit organisation. And we specialise in providing music performance opportunities for those with disabilities. So that can come in the form of music workshops. We also run monthly get-together events, and they're sort of open to people that can't participate in our workshops. Only people aged 6 to 25 are in our workshops, and we also do gigs as well. So that's another sort of performance opportunity for them, which is really cool.
So why is music so important, do you think?
I think you'll find a lot of people with disabilities, music is like an outlet for them to really express themselves, and their talents really shine through with music, and we get lots of sort of breakthroughs in that way. Like we've got lots of jammers that come along to our workshops and they're not necessarily very vocal, but when music is in the room, they really come to life, and they've got this whole new personality. So yeah, so I think it's kind of a different sort of expression for them, which is really cool.
And I guess it's a release as well, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure, yeah, definitely.
So the Christmas production that's coming up, that's happening on November the 21st at the Jack Mann Auditorium. Now that's at the University of Canterbury, the campus, the Teachers College?
Yeah,
the Teachers College
right.
campus, very cool. Tell us about what we can expect this year, because I suppose each year you want to get it bigger and better and bigger and better.
Yeah, well, last year we had it at CPIT, which is a really awesome venue. This year, since it's at the Jack Mann, we've actually got a stage for the jammers to perform on, which is really cool. So in the old venue, they were just on the floor in front of the seating. But yeah, this time it's sort of elevated to that level, which is really cool. We've got some special guest performers coming along. We've also got some of our jammers who are doing sort of solo items this year.
Right.
So we have our 7 workshops perform, and then we're going to have a trio performance from 3 of our jammers, and then a soloist. So I think we're sort of encouraging the jammers to up it every year as well in terms of what they're capable of. So it's really nice to see those sort of new talents come through.
Yeah, and the solo performances, which, I mean, it's hard getting up anyway to perform in front of people, isn't it, as a group, but to do it on your own, it's another level, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how do we get tickets then, Jessie, for this?
So you can get them on Event Finder or 0800 Tix. Just follow the Event Finder link.
Event Finder's easy. It's an easy tool to use, isn't it? It's no issue at all.
Yeah.
And that's November 21st, Jack Mann Auditorium. Okay. What are some of the feedback you've had this year, just in a nutshell, from Star Jam? Because, of course, you'll have the old members and you'll have some new members that are coming through. What is the impression you're getting from them?
Just the program that we run is such a great thing. For one, our program's completely free, so there's no fees associated with it. And I think just the opportunities that come out of it, and to see how much each jammer grows. Like we've got this jammer, Mark Lewis, and he first came into Star Jam and he had a really natural vocal ability. When he talks, he stutters, but when he sings, flawless, like there's no stutter or anything. And to see him when he first came in, really shy to get up in front of people and perform, and now he's our solo vocalist at the end of your show, performing in front of 200 plus people. I think just seeing the progress and the achievements that they're making is just the huge thing for our program. And
it's brilliant,
yeah.
and that's probably just one of many stories. So
Yeah,
don't forget,
sure.
if you'd like to be a part of this wonderful event to support the Star Jammers, it's happening November 21st, Jack Band Auditorium, via the Teachers College, isn't it? Yes,
Yep,
that's
yep.
right, University of Canterbury, eventfinder.co.nz. Thanks, Jessie. Well done to you and the team.
Cool, thank
Radio,
you.
stay with us. After the break, we are joined by Diane Ramsey, the retro chickadee. We step back in time. See you soon. It is. It's your song, Diane. And here she is. She's back with us. How are you, Diane?
Very well, yes.
And I love the fashion you've brought today. It's a little bit sweet.
Good.
So
I'm
ladies today?
Yes, just dresses or frocks.
Frocks.
You've heard of frocks on bikes?
Yes, I know. Such a great
So that's
cause.
just a little 50s dress, just a little demure dress. That was a 21st dress in the 50s.
This one here?
Yes.
21st.
And it's nylon, which is this wondrous new fabric and very beautiful. But
It's
I haven't
gorgeous.
I haven't got many in that era.
Haven't you?
I'm mostly 60s. Now this has the little belt, the bow around the waist
no.
or over the
Isn't
head.
it sweet?
And this lace was so big for dress-ups in the 60s. Everybody had it. And very little black, I might say.
Oh, that is
But
lovely.
this is coming back in again, isn't it?
The
now,
detail
this
is amazing.
Really, really typical. I made a little dress like this in 1965,
Did you just?
and it's got the little buttons down the
Can
back.
I hold that up for the camera so you can talk about it?
And
so this is the back.
The short.
Is it back or front? This is the front.
This is the front.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Buttons down the back, little fake pockets, permanently pleated skirt. We had all these wonderful man-made fibres all of a sudden, and you didn't have to.
This is so on
iron it.
trend. Do you know that?
Yes.
This whole cropped look now is so on trend. That
Isn't
is
it lovely
gorgeous.
and beautifully made.
Oh, I love that. That's a bit
That's
lovely.
a little 60s tent dress. And
Why
this
is it called a tent
high-
dress?
Well,
Literally because it looks like a tent, or
Yes.
the angle?
hung free in a big A-line.
And what would you have worn on the bottom? So just tights and some...
Legs, gorgeous long tanned legs.
Oh, if only. Lovely. If only.
Yes, well, we are talking the 60s and the
Yeah.
mini.
Actually, I must admit, some of the dresses Mum used to wear, I was like, crikey.
Very,
They're very short.
They
weren't
left nothing to the imagination.
No.
Now, this is
Sorry,
a bit
Mum.
of a boring dress, but it's interesting to bring because Lurex was so in.
Wow.
And so it's just that Lurex, but also the incredible detail of the making. Look
Look at the
that.
buttons. Oh, the
Look
hook.
at the buttons and the beautiful way it's all made.
I could see Nana Muscuri in that.
Well, it's very Nana
I
Muscuri.
could put my glasses on and
Now,
it'd be
who
all
could you see
sorted.
in this? It'd have to be ABBA, wouldn't it?
Oh, I love the colours though.
Yes, but
Diane.
look at this.
Oh, it's a jumpsuit.
Indeed,
No
it is.
way.
ABBA style jumpsuit, and it's beautiful on.
Do you know what? That could have rocked Cup Day. Put
Yes.
a beautiful hat on there or a fascinator.
hat.
It would have looked absolutely sensational.
They would have worn a big brimmed hat.
Oh,
they wouldn't have
gorgeous.
worn a fascinator then.
And the problem smoking as well.
And probably white boots. Oh yes, dear, maybe the long cigarette holder.
Yeah.
This is a very pretty, we're moving into the 70s, very
Okay.
pretty little 70s dress.
Oh,
And you see it's nylon.
yeah.
It was such
Easy
a
to wash.
freedom. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it led to a lot of Osti dresses. Now, a lot of your people are going to remember the Osti
Yes,
dresses.
I do. I actually wore an Osti dress, I'll tell you that. I went to the Wearable Arts and we were Mrs. Brown's girls, and I was given this dress to wear on the plane, and the pilot, I got a picture with the pilot, there you go. So I know about the Osti dresses.
But
It was
that's quite a
amazing.
stylish little one. That's
That's
not
gorgeous.
an Osti one.
No, it's
Here
the
we
purple.
go. This is more your Osti look.
Yeah.
Wondrous colours. But you know, for a mother of a young family, instead
a
of
great
having
knit,
to
isn't it?
hand wash and iron them,
Ironing. Ugh.
well, exactly. But it was the thing. You had to, some people even ironed their flannels. This is getting
Or the undies?
into the 70s.
Okay.
and it's absolutely
Look at
gross.
the detail. Did you say gross?
Well, it is.
What? It's gross. Try and sell it, love. You're trying to sell it.
Well,
It's gross. No, but someone would.
but what I wanted it to bring it for was
Yeah.
it's a pure wool jersey, which was so popular for pantsuits, pinafore
It is heavy.
dresses, women's suit. All your people who are about my age or 5 years younger will be looking, saying, "Oh, I remember wool knit jersey. It was such quality." But look at the making. I mean, just
beautiful.
look, the little covered buttons.
Oh, we have to do some more fashion because I like all these bits and pieces. I bet you've got heaps more. I've got to go now.
Yes, that's fine.
I'm so anyway, rightio. Tomorrow's show we've got Rosine Casabella, beautiful Benita Dange doll performs for us, and we check in with the Gap Filler movement, and we head to the theatre with Casanova Productions. Lovely seeing you, Diane. I've loved all the fashion.
And I love your new studio.
Oh, good on you. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Thank you. Have a fantastic Wednesday. We'll do it all again tomorrow. Take care. Cheers.